It's my feel-good breakfast show.
No, awesome stuff. We've got I think, a very motivational day ahead of us today, and hopefully you'll be a big part of that. Now, we look at searching for a deeper wisdom in our correctional services. Obviously, we know that it is fundamental that we prevent repeat offenders. So that means that some groundbreaking work has to be done in the prisons themselves with the inmates, and we've discovered one that is changing lives not only in the prisons, but in communities as well.
The Department of Correctional Services prides itself on employing some very forward-thinking initiatives as part of offender rehabilitation, one of these being the Group of Hope.
When offenders are admitted in a correctional facility, the first prominent fact is they have to accept themselves in the facility, they have to accept they had committed a crime, and when coming to rehabilitation, we want to plow back his dignity to be aligned with the broader South Africa and the broader society and community. And that is a very proud factor for this management area.
Rehabilitation is one of our core businesses in correctional services. This project of the Group of Hope is one of the most interesting ones. We have correctional programs like the Sexual Offenders Program, which was developed by specialists inside correctional services, but this one was solely coming from the inmates themselves.
This is Phadiel Orrie. He marks for us all our boxes. He marks it on 2s and on 1.5, which we call those are particularly sizes on which how the necklace will be designed. We come over to the part where we draw the lines. From drawing lines, we move over to Luyanda, Mboniswa. He is the one that do normally the cutting, him and Henry November. Sometimes in our designs, as you can see before you, we have these little big beads which are bigger than the others, but these guys, they are only there when it comes to the big ones. These are the guys that are all the smaller beads, and these smaller beads, they need extra little concentration because they are really fine and really small, and they kind of pinch your finger a little bit. Then they are gutted, as you can see here. We put like in a little string, and then from there it is varnished into this little bin, and once it's dipped in, it's hang on the line. Once it is dried, it's taken off from the line and then it's packed out in this form. It's our end product, and it takes a real man to do something this beautiful.
Group of Hope began in 2002 and runs various projects such as arts and crafts where they create beautiful beaded necklaces. The success of this particular project also led to events, fundraising and management skills development training.
With every one of that programs, we allowed one of the inmates to be the program manager of that specific thing. That inmate learned a lot of life skills and managerial skills, which he can take forward to the community when he's outside.
Currently, I'm the project manager of events, and of which I must say I'm privileged to hold that post, of which it involves arranging events, planning of the program, and making sure that the prison is busy. Because once the offender is not doing anything, they fall on a gangsterism.
The money raised from sales is used for community outreach projects where the offenders support institutions like the Eden School and the Sean Kelly Home for Disabled Children.
It is very important for them to interact with the community because some of them are very talented and have good working skills, and this is what we need at our school.
This is truly an amazing experience for us as offenders. It brings a sense of pride and gratitude for people that are in need, and we hope that we can continue with something like this.
Our children don't judge, so they don't care what your past is. They really just accept you for who you are, and I really think that the inmates can go away from here and just feel loved.
All 6 projects under the Group of Hope serve as a tool in assisting fellow offenders in attaining skills, as well as learning a good sense of responsibility and being accountable for their role within their community.
About 2 years back, Lady Edwina visited us, and her comments was that this is one of the best of the 80 countries that she's seen. This project is really working. If we can continue with this, we will really put this inmate back to the community and where they can be reliable citizens.